God says, "Listen closely, for this message is not ordinary, and time is slipping away faster than you can comprehend." Archangel Michael has stood before the throne of God, weeping for you, his tears falling like rivers across the heavens because he has seen your future and the paths that lie ahead. He has trembled, not in fear for himself, but in agony over what you have endured and the battles that you are yet to face. God tried to restrain him, tried to stop him from sending this message, because even the angels themselves know the weight of truth, and yet Michael found the courage. He says, "I finally found the courage to tell you everything, and now, in this moment, you must listen, because every second you delay, reality is shifting, and the opportunity to embrace this divine intervention may vanish. You have 16 seconds to decide, and God Himself watches, His presence surrounding you, ready to protect, ready to guide, but the decision is yours alone." The first thing Michael wants you to know is that your life has been observed from the beginning. Every smile you have shared, every tear you have quietly shed in darkness, every prayer whispered in the dead of night has been catalogued in the celestial records. Angels have stood in awe at your strength, even when the world sought to break you. You may feel unseen by humans, overlooked, dismissed, or even betrayed, but God sees everything. And He is preparing an unveiling, a revelation so immense that your very soul will recognize it as a miracle of divine orchestration. Michael's tears are not mere sorrow, they are anticipation, hope, and urgency. They are the cry of heaven itself, because what is about to be revealed will shift the very foundation of your existence. Do not underestimate the gravity of what Michael is saying. He has witnessed forces moving against you, people attempting to suppress your destiny, circumstances designed to trap you in cycles of pain, doubt, and confusion. And yet, in the secret corners of your life, God has been laying out blessings, interventions, and protections that you could not see. Every person who wronged you, every situation that seemed hopeless, every moment when despair almost took hold, these were the very moments God was redirecting, preparing you for the awakening that Michael now delivers. You have been living in a web of divine preparation, and now, finally, the threads are being untangled. Michael begs you to pay attention. Do not scroll past, do not hesitate, do not rationalize this as coincidence or imagination. The clock is ticking, and 16 seconds is not an arbitrary number. In the realm of divine timing, it is precise. It is the window through which heaven can pour clarity, protection, and revelation directly into your life. Michael has been holding this message close, pleading with God for permission to intervene directly, and now, in this sacred moment, permission has been granted, but only briefly. If you ignore this, the message will vanish, and the opportunity to alter what is coming may be lost. The first truth that Michael wants you to understand is that you have been under spiritual attack without your knowledge. Not all attacks are visible, not all threats can be recognized by the human eye. Some are subtle, masked by smiles, disguised as ordinary events, cloaked in the everyday challenges of life. There are people around you who are not what they appear to be, whose intentions toward you are tainted by greed, envy, and manipulation. God has allowed you to witness certain signs to test your discernment, to strengthen your intuition, and to prepare you to act with wisdom when the time comes. Michael cries because he has seen how close you were to trusting the wrong person, how nearly the darkness could have overshadowed your divine destiny. There is someone in your life, someone you have cared for deeply, whose heart has been clouded by deception. You may have sensed their duplicity in fleeting moments of intuition or subtle misgivings, but you may have dismissed these feelings because love, loyalty, and hope blinded you. Michael says, this is not a test of judgment, but a test of awareness. Recognize the signs before the moment of truth arrives, because in that moment, decisions will matter more than ever. God has been guiding you toward clarity, arranging events, aligning coincidences, and providing subtle confirmations in your daily life. You may have called them miracles or random luck, but now Michael reveals that every instance was divine guidance, steering you toward the knowledge you need to safeguard yourself. Your future holds immense blessings, but it also carries a critical juncture where choices will determine outcomes that may seem unimaginable now. Michael saw the crossroads of your destiny and wept, because the path is delicate. One wrong step, one misaligned decision, and the progress you have struggled to achieve could be threatened. Yet, he also saw the power of your faith, the resilience of your heart, and the unwavering devotion you have to truth and justice. These qualities are your armor. They are what will allow you to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. Michael urges you to strengthen your inner light even now. Meditate, pray, reflect, and call upon God's guidance continuously, because the strength of your spirit will be your shield. There is an inheritance, a blessing, a life-altering gift that is destined for you, but it has been obstructed by forces you cannot see. People have sought to take what is rightfully yours, to diminish your influence, to steal your peace, and to manipulate circumstances against you. Michael's tears are evidence that heaven is intervening directly on your behalf. He has witnessed the mechanisms of deceit, and now, in this moment, he is instructing you to reclaim what belongs to you. It may be financial, it may be relational, it may be spiritual, whatever it is, God has marked it for you. The obstacle is temporary, and Michael's intervention will expose those who have tried to suppress your blessing. Michael has also seen your hidden enemies, the ones who smile in your face, who appear trustworthy, but whose hearts are motivated by envy and selfish ambition. They are unaware that God sees all. He has been watching their plans, their whispers, their attempts to manipulate events to their favor, and he is ready to turn their efforts to nothing. Michael cries because he knows the heartbreak you would feel if these schemes succeeded, but rejoice, for the tears also signify the imminent unveiling. These people will be exposed, their deception will crumble, and the truth will rise like a beacon. You will witness the power of divine justice firsthand. Your spiritual senses have been developing, even if you were not aware of it. Dreams, visions, sudden intuitions, and unexplainable feelings of knowing have all been preparing you for this moment. Michael wants you to pay attention to every subtle sign, every whisper of your heart, every sudden alignment of events that seems too precise to be mere coincidence. These are confirmations, signals that you are on the correct path, and that the interventions of heaven are real, active, and present in your life. Your discernment will be crucial, because choices made without awareness can alter outcomes. Now, Michael speaks of a great opportunity, a gift so powerful it could transform every area of your life. It is not simply luck, it is not a random stroke of fortune, it is divine orchestration. God has aligned circumstances, people, and moments to ensure that this blessing reaches you at the exact time you are ready to receive it. Michael weeps because he has seen how close you were to missing it, how nearly doubt or hesitation could have caused you to scroll past, to ignore, to lose this divine moment. He cries because heaven cannot afford delay. The blessing is here, now, and your decision will activate it. Michael instructs you to embrace courage. The same courage that allowed you to survive hardship, to endure betrayal, and to maintain hope against all odds is what will allow you to claim this blessing fully. Fear is natural, doubt is expected, but remember, God is with you, surrounding you with protection, guiding you with wisdom, and preparing your path for victory. Michael has observed countless souls faltering under the weight of fear, but he sees in you the resilience to overcome, to step boldly into the future, to claim the destiny that God has meticulously prepared. This message is more than a warning, it is a call to action. Michael says, every second counts. The decision you make now has ramifications that will echo across your life, your family, and your spiritual journey. Delay is dangerous. Hesitation may allow darkness to intervene. Act now. Trust God. Follow your intuition. Embrace the light. He weeps because he knows the suffering that comes when divine instructions are ignored, but rejoice, because if you act with faith, the heavens will pour blessings in ways that surpass human imagination. Michael also wants you to understand that forgiveness is a crucial component of the blessings to come. Those who have wronged you, deceived you, or attempted to obstruct your path will face divine justice, but your role is not to harbor bitterness. Your strength comes from rising above negativity, from maintaining purity of heart, and from letting God handle judgment. Michael cries because he sees the pain you have carried silently, the wounds inflicted by betrayal and mistrust, and he wants you to release them, so that you may fully receive the abundance that is destined for you. Time is fleeting. 16 seconds remain, and this message is dissolving into the eternal currents of heaven. Michael urges you to act decisively, to internalize this truth, to pray, and to embrace the divine instructions he has shared. The clock is ticking, yet God's presence surrounds you. There is protection, there is revelation, there is clarity waiting to envelop your life, but only if you respond with faith, courage, and unwavering attention. Michael's tears continue to fall, marking both sorrow and triumph, because in this moment, the intersection of human choice and divine will is tangible. You are standing at a threshold, and beyond it lies transformation beyond comprehension. The people who have sought to deceive you will be exposed, the blessings that were delayed will arrive, and the future that Michael has glimpsed, a future of peace, abundance, and divine alignment, can now unfold. You are not alone. God is with you. Archangel Michael is with you. Every step you take from this point forward is under divine supervision. The enemies who lurk in shadow will stumble, the obstacles that seemed insurmountable will crumble, and the miracles that have been orchestrated for your life will manifest. Your heart, your mind, your spirit will recognize the truth as it unfolds, and Michael's tears will transform into tears of joy, because the courage to reveal this truth has saved you from potential misfortune and guided you into a future of divine fulfillment. Every heartbeat now counts. Every thought, every decision, every moment of awareness contributes to the unfolding of this divine revelation. Michael says, do not underestimate the power of these seconds. Act now. Embrace God's instructions. Trust the signs. Follow the path illuminated before you. The 16 seconds are a portal, a divine threshold, a moment of opportunity that cannot be replicated. God says, "My beloved, I am speaking directly to you." Right now, because time is collapsing around this moment. Every second matters. Archangel Michael has been watching your life, every breath, every whisper of your heart, every tear you have ever shed in silence. He has been crying for you, not in sorrow, but in frustration at the ways your life has been clouded by lies, by people who sought to dim your light. He says, "I finally found the courage to tell you everything." And yet, even as he speaks, I, God, tried to hold this from being revealed, because I knew the weight of what you are about to hear. But Michael insisted. He insisted because your destiny cannot wait. You have 16 seconds to decide to receive this message, to open yourself fully, without hesitation, without fear, before it vanishes. Do you understand the gravity of this moment? This is not like any other message you have received before. This is not a gentle whisper in the wind. This is the voice of eternity, the voice of heaven itself, touching your soul in a way that will leave no part of you untouched. Michael has seen your path. He has seen the struggles, the betrayals, the hidden forces that have worked against you. He has seen the moments where your heart broke and you did not even realize that angels were weeping alongside you. And now, he is ready to reveal what has been hidden, what has been guarded even from you, because he knows that only the truth can set you free. He says, "Do not underestimate the power of what is about to be revealed. This is not a game, and this is not fiction. Every choice you have made, every step you have taken, every prayer that whispered in the darkness has led to this moment. There are forces that have tried to manipulate your future, to steer it away from its intended glory. They thought they could conceal the truth from you, but I, Michael, will not allow it. I will not allow your light to be dimmed any longer. God says, listen closely. You have been patient. You have waited. You have carried burdens that were never meant to be yours alone. And in this moment, know that the universe itself, every spirit in heaven, and I, God, have been preparing for this revelation. There are people around you who appear kind, who appear loving, who seem to care, but their intentions have been veiled. There are secrets that even you could not have imagined. Michael has seen them, and he is trembling not from fear for himself, but for you. He is trembling because he knows that if this truth is ignored, if this message is skipped, you will continue to be trapped in a cycle that is not yours to endure. I am telling you now, my beloved, the next 16 seconds are the only ones that matter right now. If you hesitate, if you doubt, if you scroll past this without embracing its meaning, the opportunity to receive this revelation will vanish. Not because you are unworthy, but because timing in the spiritual realm is sacred, precise, and unforgiving. There are forces aligned against you, hidden in the shadows, waiting for hesitation, waiting for doubt. But there is also a force aligned for you, stronger than any shadow, brighter than any darkness, Michael and I, together, standing before your soul, ready to shield you, ready to reveal the destiny that has always belonged to you. Michael whispers, the woman you trusted the most is not who she claims to be. She has hidden her intentions, and her heart is aligned with those who wish to harm you. But this is not a curse, it is a revelation. You have the power to reclaim everything she tried to steal. I am here to guide you, to protect you, to show you the path that leads to victory. Open your eyes fully, because what you see will shock you, and yet, it is only the beginning of the truth. God says, there are blessings waiting for you that no one can touch, treasures that no one can take away, opportunities that were always meant for you. But they are blocked by deceit, by hidden schemes, by silence from those who were meant to speak. Michael has been pleading for this moment. He has been knocking at the gates of your heart, crying in desperation, asking permission to reveal everything. And now, that permission must come from you. You must say yes, not with words, but with your soul. You must accept that the truth will burn away the lies, that revelation will dismantle the illusions, and that your life will never be the same again. I am telling you, my child, do not fear what you are about to learn. Do not shrink back. Do not allow disbelief to dull the piercing clarity of this moment. Michael has seen your enemies. He has seen the shadows that have tried to suffocate your joy. He has seen the moments when your heart was almost broken beyond repair. And he says, I will not allow it. I will not let the darkness win. But you must trust me. You must trust me completely. There is no room for hesitation. There is no room for doubt. This is not about fear, it is about destiny. This is not a story, it is your life, your future, your inheritance from heaven itself. God says, look around you. Look at the people you love. Look at the things you value. Some of them are allies, some of them are deceivers. Some of them have walked this path with you in truth, and some of them have hidden their hands in the shadows. The eyes of heaven have seen everything. Nothing is unseen. Nothing is forgotten. Michael has catalogued every moment, every secret, every betrayal. And he is ready to reveal the entire tapestry of truth, thread by thread, so you can finally see clearly, so you can finally act decisively, so you can finally claim the life that has been waiting for you. Michael cries aloud, I cannot do this without you. I cannot fight for your future if you do not allow me to stand beside you. This is not a game, chosen one. This is the battle for your soul, the unveiling of your destiny, the moment when everything you have been praying for aligns in a divine crescendo. But you must act. You must open this message fully. You must receive it. You must believe it. 16 seconds is all the time you have before it disappears. 16 seconds before the forces that wish to deceive you retreat and regroup, before your chance fades. This is the moment where courage becomes action, and action becomes freedom. God says, your heart knows what is true. Your spirit recognizes the whispers of heaven. Your soul trembles at the weight of revelation because it knows it has always longed for this clarity. You have been tested, you have been delayed, you have been pushed to the edge of despair. And yet, you are still standing. You are still breathing. You are still worthy of the miracles that are poised to descend upon your life. But they cannot manifest without this opening, without this acceptance, without this surrender to the truth that Michael has been dying to reveal. Michael shouts, the darkness that follows you, the woman who smiles as she steals from you, the lies that have been whispered into your ear by those you thought were friends, all of it ends now. I will stand with you. I will fight for you. I will cry for you. But you must respond. You must acknowledge the truth. You must open the door that I am knocking upon. Do not delay. 16 seconds. That is all. 16 seconds to accept your destiny, 16 seconds to reclaim your power, 16 seconds to step into the life that heaven has designed for you. This is not a warning. This is not a suggestion. This is the command of eternity itself. Act now. God says, I will not leave you. Michael will not leave you. Heaven will not leave you. But the window is narrow, the timing is precise, the moment is now. Your courage, your faith, your willingness to confront the truth head-on will determine the unfolding of everything to come. Every blessing, every miracle, every divine intervention that is meant for you is poised on the edge of this choice. Do not let it slip. Do not let fear dictate your action. Do not let doubt cloud the clarity of revelation. 16 seconds. 16 seconds to change everything. 16 seconds to embrace your destiny. Michael whispers, I am here. I am watching. I am weeping because I know the trials you have endured. I am crying because I know the deceit you have faced. I am trembling because I know the weight of the truth. And yet, I am smiling. Listen carefully. This is for you and you alone, a message carried on a breath of mercy, urgent but filled with the steady, unshakable love that will not let you go. God says, I am near, and I am speaking to you through my servant Michael. Archangel Michael stands beside your heart now, not to frighten you but to wake you, to steady you, to call you into a posture of love and protection. This is not a casual whisper. This is not something to tuck away and forget. This is a direct, compassionate alarm, the kind that tells a parent to rise and walk straight into the place where love is needed most. Your daughter is the center of this message. The words that follow are for her safety, for her spirit, for your relationship with her, and for the unfolding of a good and merciful plan that can begin the moment you lean in. Hear this plainly, this Friday will be a turning point. The day itself will not inherently be dangerous, but it will be decisive. Something that has been gathering beneath the surface, a worry, a confusion, a secret, a choice she's been carrying alone, will come to light in a way that demands your presence, your calm, and your steady love. Do not mistake the urgency for panic. God will be with you. Nothing will go wrong on the path He is with you on. Still, urgency means act. It means prepare your heart, steady your breath, and take practical steps now so that when Friday arrives you are ready to meet your daughter with safety, presence, and the healing words she needs. Start by opening a space of prayer in your home tonight. Invite simple light into the corners, literal light as well as light spoken aloud. Pray aloud in the place where you can be heard by the walls and by heaven. Ask for clarity, for protection, for the calmness to hear truth without being overwhelmed. Ask Archangel Michael to stand as a guardian at the door of your daughter's life. Speak the prayer firmly but tenderly, Michael, stand with her. Guard her steps. Bring truth and peace. Trust that these words are heard. On a practical level, make a plan to be available on Friday. Remove a slice of your day and keep it sacred for her. This may mean rearranging small things, shifting an appointment, letting someone else do an errand, or turning off a phone for a few hours so you can be wholly present. Presence will be the single most powerful balm you can offer. When she needs to speak, she must know she will not be met with distraction. When she seeks refuge, she must know you are a harbor, not a harbor that allows rough weather to lash inside. There will be people who look ordinary but who carry weights and motives that are not benign. God warns with urgency about a woman who smiles while she takes what is not hers to hold. This woman is not necessarily a stranger. She could be someone who seems kind, someone who knows how to mirror concern so she can gain trust. Be attentive to relationships in your daughter's circle, friendships, new acquaintances, people who show up with fast promises or with quick sympathy. Wisdom is needed more than suspicion. Watchfulness rooted in love is needed more than fear. Speak to your daughter before Friday with gentleness and clarity. You do not need to sound alarmed, you need to sound steady. Tell her the truth that needs to be spoken, that you are there, that you want to know what is on her heart, and that you will not judge but will stand with her. Invite her into a conversation rather than an interrogation. Say things like, "I love you, and I want to be with you through anything. If there's something heavy you're carrying, you can tell me. I will listen, and we will work it through together." Let your voice be an open door. If she resists, do not push violently. Invite. Return to prayer and patience. Often the soul needs time to come to the place of trust. Bring her an offering of ordinary tenderness, a warm drink, a favorite snack, a brief walk, a note left on her pillow. Small gestures break down walls faster than lectures. These gestures speak the language of steady care. You matter. Your safety matters. I am here. At the same time, prepare your home for safety. Make sure doors are secure, lights are functional, and there is a plan for any necessary transportation. If you can, arrange for someone trustworthy to be nearby, a friend, a relative, a neighbor, so you are not carrying this alone should the moment of crisis come. Do not turn your loved ones into your sole protectors. Distribute the care. A community that loves well lightens the load and broadens the net. God also says there will be a truth exposed about money and trust. A portion of your daughter's life that has been vulnerable to quick promises or to smooth words about finance or opportunity may be the stage for the revelation. This could be something as practical as an unexpected expense, a confusing financial decision, or a person offering help in a way that asks for control. If money is involved, slow things down. Do not sign, commit, or give away what you cannot reclaim without careful counsel. Seek wise counsel. Someone who knows finances and who will speak plainly. God honors prudence. Archangel Michael stands not only as a warrior but as a comforter who draws falsehood into the light and then holds you while you breathe through the shock. If a secret is revealed on Friday, and it may be a secret that has been kept in the dark to protect someone but that actually harms them, remember that truth, when spoken in love, is a pathway to healing. Hold your daughter's hand through it. Do not amplify shame. Instead, say, "We will handle this together." Those words are a fortress. There is also a tender warning about the power of words spoken in haste. On Friday, tempers can flare simply because the stakes feel high. You are asked to be the steady presence who diffuses heat with calm steadiness. When your daughter speaks, give your attention first. Resist the urge to reply quickly with solutions or judgments. Reflect back what you hear. Use phrases like, "It sounds like you're feeling," or "Help me understand more." This posture will lower the walls and allow healing to begin. If there is any risk to physical safety, call for help. Do not try to carry a dangerous situation alone. This is a call to both spiritual vigilance and practical responsiveness. If at any time you sense danger, remove yourselves from the space and call the appropriate authorities or trusted protectors. Michael's presence is mighty, but he also calls you to wise action. Safety is sacred. Be gentle with your own heart. Fear is a natural response to a message like this, but fear is not the final word. Replace it with resolve. Anchor yourself in the knowledge that God is with you. Use simple, grounding practices. Take deep breaths, recite a short prayer, place your hand over your heart and speak calmly, "I am with you, you are not alone." These small acts steady a parent's nerves and make your face a safe place for your daughter. Expect spiritual signs of comfort. They may come as dreams, as a sudden sense of peace that settles when you pray, as someone stepping into your life with the exact words you needed, or as doors opening for a safe conversation. Do not chase signs, simply notice and receive them as confirmation that you are held. Gratitude softens the soul for wisdom. Give thanks in advance for protection, for clarity, and for the courage to be present. Forgiveness will be an important thread in the days that follow Friday. Whatever is revealed, remember that every human heart is imperfect and in need of mercy. As you walk through the aftermath, lead with mercy. Forgiveness does not erase consequences, but it transforms chains into pathways. Offer forgiveness where it is right and seek forgiveness where you may have fallen short. Teach your daughter that taking responsibility and asking for help is a mark of strength, not shame. There is also a message for your daughter herself that you can pass along in a gentle way. Do not be hurried into choices that promise instant relief. Sit with the question, breathe, pray, and seek counsel. If someone offers something that feels too good to be true, bring that offer into the light of conversation. Wisdom often arrives when a choice is brought into a circle of trusted voices. Encourage her to keep a small list of people she can call without judgment, people who will listen, who will pray with her, who will help her think clearly. This Friday, create an environment of soft, open listening. Let the space be free of accusations and full of questions that invite. Avoid starting with, "Why did you?" which can close a heart quickly. Begin with, "Tell me what happened," or "Help me understand." Speak with curiosity more than certainty, and with compassion more than correction. When you lead with curiosity, you guide the conversation toward clarity rather than conflict. If there are legal or financial documents involved in whatever unfolds, pause before signing anything. Take photographs of papers, keep records, and seek the advice of a professional who can help you understand the implications. Documentation is not distrust, it is prudence. Michael's counsel here is clear: protect what needs protecting with wisdom, and do so with a calm spirit. Expect allies to appear. Not everyone who comes to help will shout their presence from the rooftops. Often help arrives in quiet forms: a neighbor who offers a ride, a coworker who becomes a listening ear, a church member who steps in with a meal. Receive help. When you accept help, you create breathing space and show your daughter that community surrounds her. On Friday evening, after the main moment has passed, take time to do something restorative together. It could be as simple as sharing a cup of tea, lighting a candle, taking a slow walk, or listening to calming music. Rituals of restoration ground the spirit and help anchor the experience into a narrative of healing rather than trauma. Use that time to ask gentle questions about what she needs next, whether that's practical help, privacy, or more conversations. Finally, hold fast to hope. God's voice in this message is not a doom-laden cry, it is a clarion call to action rooted in love. He says, "I will not abandon you. I will bring truth and light. I will align paths so that what has been hidden will be met with mercy and with repair." Archangel Michael stands as a shield, not to scare you, but to secure you so you can do the loving work that needs doing. Breathe this in: you are not alone, your daughter is not alone, and there are steps you can take now that will change the outcome of Friday. Prepare your heart with prayer. Prepare your home with practical safety. Prepare your voice with gentleness. Prepare your mind with wisdom. Slow down decisions, seek counsel, document what matters. Prepare your community by asking for help and being willing to receive it. As you move through these next hours, keep speaking truth, keep offering shelter, and keep your hands ready to hold. When Friday arrives, stand with courage wrapped in tenderness. Let your presence be the harbor that steadies